good morning. You're welcome to Morning Rise at 10, and this is the newspaper review. My name is Adoluwa Obadofi, and I have here with me
Famishemi Okoyemi, and we have with us Mr. Taiwo Adeyemi, National Level Student of the Department of Finance. We're so glad to have you here with us.
Yeah, it is indeed my pleasure to be on your show. Good morning.
It's a pleasure having you around too.
You're welcome. So, going straight into the review, we're starting with the Punch newspaper. Federal government suit, pay $250,000 in 14 days or forget appeal, P&ID. UK court ties Nigeria's appeal to $200 million security payment. Irish firm can seize assets if deadlines are missed. It's really embarrassing for Nigeria if we actually miss that deadline.
Honestly, I agree with you.
90 billion naira poll cash. Oshibanjo can't drop immunity, says SAN. 35 states fail to provide workers insurance. Wow, Nigeria. Then to this very disheartening story. Police raid Kaduna home, free 300 inmates in chains. How do people do this callous things?
That story is a very, very sad story. But I think we need to give a thumbs up to the police for finding out what was truly going on in that place. A big thumbs up to them. To the Nation newspaper, go on to military chiefs. It's time to end insurgency. For the police, army, and other security agencies, this is the charge you have to make sure that by next independence celebration, there is no disorder. Peaceful, prosperous Nigeria in the making, says our Vice President, Osibanjo. This is the independence speech made by prominent people in our nation. I don't know if this should calm us down or should give us a cause to be scared. But moving on to the next story in the Nation newspaper that is of concern this morning, Sia's 80-year-old mother was kidnapped for the second time based on the belief that her son, who was the former coach of the Nigerian Super Eagles, is a billionaire. Yeah, you need to honestly read that story and hear how the woman says that this money that they say they have, that they do not have it.
Doesn't exist.
An 80-year-old woman. It's so sad what we have become in this nation. The Oyo government says to parents, don't turn disabled youths to beggars. Don't turn disabled youths to beggars.
Shortly before we move to the Vanguard paper, I would like to throw this question to Mr. Taiwo. Do you feel prayers and patriotism can end insurgency?
I do not agree, and I believe a lot of Nigerians would also see that light. We cannot afford to continue praying and expect things to change. We are fighting insurgency. Over the world, so many countries are spending a whole lot of money on security. Nigeria got to give our security chiefs, I think, around $1 billion money from the excess crude account. And these ones have gotten that much fund, and now we have resorted to prayers. We can't afford to allow this continue. We need to, if it is weaponry we need to buy, spend the money. If we need to get more personnel, get to work. It is actions we need. We need to combat these guys. We need to fight them. We don't need to pray. Prayers cannot solve our problems. Yeah.
Action. So on the front page of the Vanguard paper, we can see our president, the vice president, General Yakubu Gowon, the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Ibrahim Tanko, and some other notable Nigerians cutting the independence cake at the Independence Day celebration at the Presidential Villa in Abuja. Thank you. It's so nice to know Nigeria is being celebrated.
Yeah, celebrated for what? Is now what we all should ask ourselves.
That's a question for another day. No outbreak of epidemic in Queen's College, says Permanent Secretary, as Lagos State begins investigation. 2 billion naira contract scam. DSS is yet to hand over MENA to EFCC. South Africa grants Air Peace rights to operate daily flights as Buhari departs for summit with South Africa's President Ramaphosa. Mr. Taiwo, what do you feel about this, judging by the recent wave of xenophobia attacks that have been happening?
Well, this is a welcome development. The president has taken it upon himself now, and delegates. I'm sure he went with the Minister of Foreign Affairs. They've gone to see the President of South Africa. They need to tackle these issues head on, identify where the problem is, xenophobic attacks they are not new to us. So we need
Long time
to
coming.
go to the roots, get where the problems are coming from, and solve them. That's how we can move forward as a united Africa.
All right. Next here is the Nigerian Express. Headline says, Senior Advocate of Nigeria says PDP presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar's attempt to overturn Buhari's victory at the Supreme Court will be dead on arrival. No, this is a
Follow
cause to
story.
this is a cause to actually wonder. Honestly, can you fight this battle and actually win it?
He's persistent, he should continue.
Oh, okay, no problem. We'll all watch and see how it plays out.
True.
Yeah.
That story can be seen on page 3 of the Nigerian Express. How the new CBN rule on cash deposits withdrawal will affect you and I. I believe everyone actually should read up on this story and find out what it's about.
The
on
story
page
was quite
15.
insightful because I didn't know much about the policy until I read the article.
But concerning this policy and all the other policies that have been made in this administration, how do you think, is it actually what we need now?
Yes, I feel Nigeria is moving in the right direction. So personally, I'm of the opinion this gets to a full wave. Nigeria is tilting towards the cashless policy, and
Sure.
the government is saying mop up cash. If you have 500,000 cash on you, you shouldn't do that. So whatever transaction you want to engage yourselves in, make transfers, find means to have cashless transactions. We can't afford it. Is even a security threat. Imagine you having 500,000 naira or more as cash. You draw attention to yourselves. And the federal government has introduced the new Economic Advisory Committee, and these people are working towards making Nigeria a very, very, very good country for us all. So I believe this is a welcome development and we should key into it.
True. So, after having read the Daily Independent newspaper, we see a picture of the Vice President and his wife with other prominent people in a church service to mark Nigeria's independence. Then, moving on to other stories. Presidency should come clean about Oshibanjo, Southern Mid-Belt leaders. Then, no cracks in Buhari VP's relationship, says presidency. Igbo presidency will end insurgency in 1 year. I hope so. Police rescue 19 pregnant girls from Lagos baby factory. This is really, really sad. And to think that these girls were hired under the guise of being domestic staffs.
The sad part of the story is that the girls were rescued. The woman that they said was taking care of them, she wasn't caught. And they don't know who impregnated these girls, who put them in there.
I'm sure this is one of many.
Security threats.
We hear that in that part of the country that maybe factories are not a real occurrence, that is something, is a thriving business.
Business. Well, I read that story and I can say Nigeria actually needs to work on security.
We don't need to pray. We need to
work.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, well, this is all we have today on the Morning Rise, the newspaper review, and we would like to thank Mr. Taiwo
Thank
for
you very
joining us
much.
here. See you here same time tomorrow. Thank you for joining us. My name is Adjuriwa Obadofe.
Banishebi Okoyemi.
Bye for now.